Hey everyone, it's Riley Stephenson, Kenneth Copeland Ministries. This is day two, but we're giving you day one's testimonies, a few of them from our team going out. We had 132 salvations yesterday, and it's just so amazing what the Lord is doing in and through our teams. Here's a testimony from Teresa from Walmart last night. It's awesome.
What happened?
So yesterday when we were at Walmart, we asked this lady what we could pray for her, and she said that she wanted prayer for her husband and her son's salvation. So then Riley is like, "Where is he?" Because she said he was at the store. Because I asked him, is he here with you? And she said, "Well, he's over there by the auto department." So I was like, "What is he wearing, Riley?" It's like he's wearing a black shirt, and I was like, "What?" And he has jeans that have some kind of paint on, and we asked him what his name was, and she said Raul. So Riley's like, "Let's go look for him." So we headed over to the auto department, and we're like, "Okay, black shirt, jeans with a little bit of paint on it." And it's like, so we know his name is Raul, so we'll know who he is. Call him by name. So we walked to every aisle. And then I saw a little bit of paint on one of them, and I was like, "Raul," and he looks at me, and I was like, "That's the guy." He goes, "Hey, God told us your name." He looks at us. I was like, "He told us to come and pray for you." So he's kind of looking at us kind of weird. So I just shared the gospel with him and the prayer, and he prayed with us, and we gave him, we got his contact name, and at the end I was like, I can't leave him with that. God gave us his name. He did give us his name, but I said we're out here as a team praying for people, and we ran into this lady that she asked prayer for her family, and she asked prayer for her husband and her children, and we asked her if he was here, and he told us you were here and that you were by the auto department. So God had you in mind. We came to pray for you, look for you. So share this with your family. We gave him the scripts to share with his family and to pray with his family, because God had it in mind. So that's the testimony of Raul.
Name is Andy Marriott. This is my wife, Julie Marriott. Last night in Walmart, we ran into an older gentleman. He thought he was really old. He said 77. But anyway, he said 2 weeks ago he lost hearing in his ear. And that's how he started the conversation. So I prayed for him, and he would just keep on talking. But we noticed he kept telling us at first that our voices were too low, he couldn't hear us. But then the conversation kept going, and he could hear. Then we shared the gospel with him, and he received Jesus, and he was saying thank you. And she pointed out to him, do you hear better? Well, no, I lost my hearing 2 weeks ago in this ear, but he's been hearing us. And my voice is pretty low, because that's what he pointed out right off the bat. I can't hear your voice. It's low. But he heard the rest of the conversation when we were there, and he received Jesus.
Well, I went out during the day with Kathy Cruz, and the first family that we met, they were already believers, but they were really on fire for the Lord, wanting to do something. So I hope they come to Flashpoint like they said they were going to. But they received baptism of the Holy Spirit and were speaking in tongues. So that was awesome. Yeah. And then another one was a young man that he was walking around with advertising some restaurant. I don't remember what it was, but he was the Lord was just on him, and he received the Lord and baptism of the Holy Spirit, and hopefully he'll be there also. But those were the ones that stood up yesterday.
Well, I'm John Lyle and my wife Teresa. We went out with the team yesterday, and one of my most memorable people was a couple that was shopping in the baby aisle. That she was checking out different baby food, had diapers in her cart and stuff. So we went up to her, approached her, and she was very receptive, allowed us to pray with her, and she prayed the salvation prayer along with us, received Jesus, and about that time her husband come around the corner with the baby. So I struck up a conversation with him. We had a wonderful time fellowshipping. He also received Jesus and assured us that he's going to train that child up in the ways that he should go. And they're looking for a good church. We gave them the card for EMIC, and they were just they were full of joy, and they filled me with joy. It was a really good time. So I encourage anybody else to join the EMIC evangelistic team. We'll be out at Southwest Believers Convention. We've got a room there. We'll be going out several times a day, and you're welcome to join us anytime.